game begins. And of course, that big anomaly that we didn't talk about ourselves, there's of course the Phantom Assassin.
Yeah.
NaVi themselves have shown that the Phantom Assassin can be beaten.
It is
But
a
can
really,
Liquid beat the Phantom Assassin?
It is a really strong hero, but you know, Liquid did have the first pick, and you know what they said. There is Wisp, we have GH. This is a very easy equation. We will pick the Wisp. So they prioritize it higher than PA, despite the very high win rate of the PA. And yeah, then they have built into this sort of tanky draft. They have DK with a very high armor. They have the Cinder Brew spam from the Brewmaster, of course, on that support position. And even PL later on going to have a lot of armor. So perhaps they can be tanky enough to live an extra second against PA, you know?
Let's see what he does. Let's see what he does. I'm going to make an early call, a risky call.
Okay, what is it?
This is the game where you build multiple Battle Furies on the PL.
Multiple? Okay.
Multiple.
I'm sorry.
I'm staying there now, just in case it happens, because there's a PL on the other side. Crystallizes in. Whoa, three-man stun there, thanks to the backup of Jew. They're looking to chase down Mind Control. Mind Control, he's running. He's running the best he can, and he's going to survive. Sal's going to be popped, and now crystallizes to one in trouble as Matumbaman and Kuro turn towards him. The evasion. He's up to the high ground. Sal will be cancelled. The Crystallize does survive for now.
Yeah, but that's a lot of damage not getting the salve there.
He gets got a backup salve from Snake. Yeah.
But that's a lot of consumables being used already. Chu sitting here and kind of sniping for the courier. It's not being sent out though, and he's gonna go towards the top and help out there. Wow, Magical eats a big Shadow Wave from Dazzle.
NaVi did manage to get the 3 bounty rings and see how it goes. This mid lane, I don't think it's going to be easy for Magical. Matumbaman, he's been on fire in the mid recently, whether it be Timbersaws or Dazzles. This guy's hard to beat in lane.
He's played fantastic in lanes that I did not expect him to win. He's come out clearly on top, so we'll see how it goes this time. Top lane, a lot of pressure here. This Beastmaster and Grimstroke combination. They have the damage.
Yeah, they're going to have a lot of harass, that is for sure. As he's going to have to be careful with it.
Soon as Miracle has a level in Doppelwalk, though, he can always doppel out of the Inkswell. So that's a pretty good defensive tool to have against Grimstroke.
Themselves in.
Yeah, he leveled it already.
There we have it. Quick with the play, level 1. He had the point save ready to go, so he can make those plays. Let's put him Kuro.
Bit of a chase, but he's only level 1, so I don't think he has this kill at all. He's going to chase, though. He's just bullying him away. Get out of my lane.
I mean, because this is going to be quite a scary place, isn't it? Once Kuro does have level 2, he's going to be able to run down and slap that silencer pretty hard.
That's true. Level 2 Brewmaster is a very big power spike, actually, on the support Brewmaster. He's trying to just zone the silencer, but he's just hitting back. Gonna make his way back to support the PA. PA who missed quite a few creeps here from the tower as well. PL pulling the creeps back to the lane. And so far, though, it's 8-3 and 8-2 on the mid lane, so pretty much dead even for now. OD has spent a lot of gold on regeneration, though. He has 2 salves, and he has 1 more queued up. So I don't know, he's expecting to take some serious harassment.
I mean, we've seen, you know, if he is out of position, how much damage the heal bombs can do. So he has got to be careful.
I mean, he used his salve, ran down, and got cancelled by Dazzle, so I guess he needs to buy a lot of them if he won't get full value. He's fighting for those last hits. Not easy against Dazzle. The Shadow Wave is a great tool to mind game your opponents.
You can see if they're
they
want
want
ready
him
to dive. If they can get sort of a poison touch into a clap, it could be enough. As Magical, he's trying to run. He's got the Astral. Smart play. Make sure the slow's not going to be there from the Thunderclap. Still the Matumbaman with this poison touch. It's just so much damage. A Fairy Fire will be popped, but he's still going to die. The poison touch too strong. Surely
he salved as well.
He tried, but it wasn't going to be enough between 1 tick. The damage, it's too high.
The fact that he used his salve and his Fairy Fire and still died, that is so horrendous for him.
That's a lot of salves being drunk. I mean, I think he's drunk more than Kuro's brew so far this game.
They're going for him again, I think. Wisp is there, can tether in and help. They might go on the OD again.
So they're trying to go for Kuro, but as you say, between the 3 of them, they're going to have so much sustain to keep chasing, keep diving, and that will be another kill for Liquid as Chu taken out behind the tower. Magical having to keep his distance. Liquid already making the plays with GH's early movements.
Yeah, Liquid are just identifying that OD is not allowed to have a good game. This is exactly what I was trying to allude to. The OD needs a good game to counter out PL, and they're just shutting it down. Liquid tri-laning on that mid lane, you know?
Yeah, I mean, with these sort of moves, NaVi's best interest, they've got to make sure they're crushing the side lanes.
Yep, that's true. And Crystallize is having a fairly good time bottom, but he cannot deal damage to a DK. Dragon Knight does not really take harassment from a PA.
You get a good hit onto Miracle up top, but he's still got the doppel save. He's going to be run down pretty hard. I think he's got to be dead. He cannot get away from this one as NaVi do exactly as they must. They address the fact there's 3 of Liquid mid. GH was heading back up top, but he couldn't get there soon enough. NaVi quick to make the plays to punish the play from Liquid in the middle lane. Yeah,
that's really great. They need to get an advantage going on the side lanes. Mid, we see Kuro again moving in there, just trying to set up in bottom. Mind control, just fighting back, you know. Like I said, he's going to be sitting there. PA won't get rid of him.
No, absolutely not.
Even Silencer doesn't have enough damage to bring him out of the lane. And poor Magical. He does not feel safe on this mid lane. 11 CS for him, 25 and 10 on Dazzle. Moving out, Brewmaster and DK. Just gonna get these creeps back to the lane. It's Magical. Look at his items. He bought so many. He bought 3 salves. He doesn't have any item yet. He has no talisman and 1 mantle. That's it. He's so poor.
It's tough times for him.
It's really tough.
I mean, that mid lane, the way they could have done it, it's just absolutely over for Magical there.
Yeah, Magical is the 2nd lowest net worth on the side of NaVi.
Mind control's got the point in the Dragon Tail, so he has that stun to stop the TP. And burns down Seneko. Liquid getting another kill, and Matuma just farming behind the tower, keeping the pressure on with his own creeps. Already at 5 minutes in, starting to bring down this tier 1 tower.
Yeah, they're dealing the damage. I mean, it's the catapult. You want to get some damage done with it.
Magical will be back into the lane.
Yeah,
he has to be ever so careful. He has. Well, we'll see where Chu and Seneko are going to head. Are they going to try and help him set something up mid, or they want to look towards top?
They want to counter gank mid, I think. Is probably what they should be doing. Kuro is there, but there's no way they're going to go on Magical right now. A little bit too far away. Oh, they're setting up.
Oh.
He's in a sneaky...
His hiding place there for the Grimstroke's really nice.
It's good. It's a very good awareness to move in there. But he did drop a ward, so he saw the Grimstroke now.
They're going to miss the opening nuke there. So Matuma Man will be fine, and they'll be fully aware of Navi's positioning around that mid lane. Kuro,
Bounty.
He'll pick that one up. It's still there. A minute and 15 seconds after it had spawned, Navi hadn't grabbed it, so Kuro takes that one.
Probably the longest living Bounty rune I've seen of today.
Certainly one of the longer ones.
Yeah, see a little bit of aggression setting up here top for Navi. They're trying to play around the Beastmaster, but I think it's going to be hard to go on Miracle, though. Especially with this little help squad coming in.
Absolutely. GH and Kuro turning back up towards the top lane to make sure that Chu and Blizzy have to back right off. Ward's going to be dropped down in the lane as well, so they can make sure that this area is very safe for Miracle.
Man, Dazzle is farming Ancients right now with a DD rune. He's actually just getting so much money. He's doubled the net worth of the OD. That is quite something.
It's top Blizzy.
Oh yeah, top is gonna explode right now, I think.
They've got to be careful, Navi, how much they poke.
Both teams very tentative, though. They're not really fully committing, so there's no way to go in under a tower, I think. And this is the least exciting thing ever. PA versus DK just farming away. None of them can kill the other.
No one's going to die down.
It's just a farm trade until you make rotations. And that's when it quickly could change. But as long as the 2 of them are sitting here, it's sort of a deal, you know? You farm, I farm. All right. We're cool. We can both look good in this game. DK.
Catching up a little bit. But it's still going to take a lot of time. I mean, you look at that net worth, and it is Matuma Man double the net worth of Magical's OD at the moment, just 8 minutes in.
Fantastic start for the Dazzle. He has his Necrobook just about complete. He needs 30 golds, and he has the Necrobook. Oh, Seneko, a little bit in trouble in bottom.
Oh,
he's being chased.
And he is not getting away, is he? So he's got backup coming in from the shrine.
He got away because of a high ground miss by Dragon Knights, so he actually just barely lived.
If he gets probably about 10 crits, he might have a chance at this, but that's not going to happen. Dragon Tail's going to be there as well from Mind Control to stop him from
yeah, good luck with that.
A bit of a scratch at him.
Good luck with that 3 points in Dragon Blood. It's not easy to go through. Takes a long time. And yeah, we now see Matuma Man's Necrobook is flying out on the Courier. We also have Miracle with this boots being upgraded here. Got the 3 Wraith Bands. Power treads, recipe to success. No double power treads here.
No, not going to go.
He's not sold on it yet.
He's not converted quite yet.
Maybe in time. That might be the norm in the future. Who knows?
It was not your fate.
All right, Necrobooks used here to pressure mid.
A 9-minute Necro.
He has no creeps though, so he has to back out, I think. Oh, he's gonna fight.
I mean, Navi's teeping in. GH is going to be there with the tether straight across, but Na'Vi do have 4 of them. Crystallize is going to look to jump straight away onto the IO. Matuma's been silenced. He's in trouble as he's surrounded. Chu will fall, but Na'Vi take both. They get both Matuma Man and GH from that counter rotation.
That was beautiful. Na'Vi showing exactly what we saw in the game against LGD. They are not afraid of rotating multiple heroes quickly for those big kills. And yeah, that is the biggest kill they could get right now.
That. I mean, Matuma Man is sailing away at the top. He had a brilliant time mid.
And PA even went for the bonus kill before the Dazzle was even dead. He knew that Dazzle is kind of screwed here being imprisoned, so just going for that extra of the Wisp. And PA always kills Wisp so fast. It's really great. Oh, going in.
Oh, they've got the roar as well onto Kuro. That'll set up for another kill. The evasion will give him a bit of time. It's not enough. Matuma Man, he's turned up to the lane, but Crystallize, he's turning, he's critical. Matuma Man's gone. It's a double kill for Na'Vi, and they're not yet. Jumping forward onto GH, hunting him in the trees. Na'Vi, they're hunting for the triple, and Crystallize will get it. Na'Vi outplaying Liquid in the middle lane, and then less than a minute later proceeding to outplay them up top as well.
Yeah, we have a bit of a tower dive going down bottom as well, but he's going to be fine. He's going to TP away from this. Oh, he does die. The right click from the Dragon Knight.
Mind control got him.
Yeah, just slowly. Miracle's there to push the tower as well, but man, Na'Vi are just exploding in the early game. In the last few games we have seen, they're looking completely different.
Even in this game where it started to look to be similar signs of what we saw yesterday between Liquid and Na'Vi. And Na'Vi, they were able to kick back, choosing a lot of trouble down. He's on his own, and I don't think anyone's going to come down and help him. It's behind a tier 1 tower. This is a place that nobody wants to be on Na'Vi, so Chu will fall, and Miracle and Mind Controls will have a good shot at finishing off that tower.
I like a Mind Control just gives that kill as well. He's like, yeah, this guy's not going anywhere. You can have it, Miracle. And gives him the tower as well, so some good momentum. But top, we have the PA split pushing.
Yeah, he's got 2,500 gold. Just got the courier out to the secret shop, so should be able to pick up the Demon Edge easily before his life is threatened.
And they might dive here. I have a feeling that they might want to go on Mind Control, but
he's tanky.
It is really...
He is tanky. I think you want to sort of just keep him at bay.
Could backfire. They're going behind, but they have the Hawk, so they see the rotation here by the Brewmaster.
That's going to be the Demon Edge on its way up towards Crystallize.
What I like that Na'Vi have done so far in this game is they fight a lot of big fights before Brewmaster has level 6. So there is no Brewmaster ulti to control the fights, and that just allows Na'Vi to have this advantage. Because normally, team fights for Liquid here are going to be really strong. But not until this support Brew hits level 6.
Grabbing that tone to try and speed him up towards that Kuro. Of course, farm for both Miracle, Matuma still looking very good, and Magical continuing to have to play the catch-up game.
He is looking good for farm, but he did get that Necrobook completed and then instantly died twice, which hurt him a lot. We see
They've opened up with the Roar. They've found GH's IO. They're looking to try and burst him. GH will still be able to get the tether over to Miracle by the shrine. GH keeps the distance and will be fine. That's a Roar expended and not getting any kill in response. And now Seneko will be found by Kuro and Matuma Man. They are not getting this silencer out of here. Seneko will fall, but Na'Vi will take that as a message to back off.
Yeah, the fact that they used their Roar, I think Liquid are now about to take both the mid tower and probably even more.
They've got a lot of push.
Yeah, they can go for tier 2 with the Dazzle and the DK. They have the damage.
Magical. Be careful. Going for the neutrals. Kuro's got eyes on him, but can't quite get him close enough to slow him down.
He could almost brew ulti there just to try and get the lift on him.
That's true. He does have the 6, yeah.
Yeah, he is level 6, so they're really, really strong here. It's dangerous to take the fight mid for Na'Vi, but they want to contest. Miracle is just farming jungle, and they do see it with their ward, so perhaps they just want to take a 5v4 fight while Miracle is farming. And Miracle is just now finishing up a Diffusal Blade, by the way, on his PL.
I mean, it is quick.
Yeah, he does have it from the side shop right now, and this is, you know, just a little bit ahead of the Battle Fury for PA, but once she has that, she kind of counters the PL in a way again. It's really not until you get level 20 talent on PA, though, that she starts countering the PA.
No, I mean, the level 20 is such a huge spike for for PAs though. We'll go in with the silence, trying to go on mind control, but tethered up. This is a target you're not killing. As now Liquid are ready to turn. Miracle's turned up to the fight. They're straight away on top of Magical. It's best interest for NaVi to just get everybody else out of there. There's no saving the OD. Magical will fall.
Oh, the reload. They're chasing for more.
Liquid's going to find themselves on top of Seneko. So they get two. They get the silencer to follow up the OD. The rest of NaVi will get out.
Look at how quick NaVi are. As soon as the fight looks bad, they immediately go and split push the lane, like before the fight is really even over. Blizzy is on that top lane with his Vladimir's pushing. Of course, they're going to Roche now.
It's a nice little nuke there from
Yeah, I think Grimstroke,
but
he can do a lot of damage here if they don't catch him. But look at Miracle.
they are going to have everyone back up on NaVi, but and they do have Raw. Roche isn't falling too quick, but
I don't think
they can TPing out of the shrine. Is there any way they can get into this?
No, it's just silencer. I mean, are they gonna try? They're not TPing there with OD.
They're not bringing everyone in. They're just trying to be annoying, trying to slow it down a little bit. But Liquid will get the space to take Roche and get the Aegis onto Miracle.
Yeah, with the sustain of the Dazzle, they managed to take it. But, you know, meanwhile, there was some split pushing done by the Beastmaster of Blizzy. He pushed all the way top. Gonna run back now, though.
We're going to see Miracle find a double damage room in at the bottom of the river. See if they can get anything done with this.
He might go, he's going to join up for a smoke here. He has the Aegis, of course. Smoke pops.
Oh, and the scan as well. They know that there's more here, and it is crystallized. It's a big find if they can close the gap. Liquid.
I don't know if they can kill
the
him,
jungle.
A crit to lead.
They'll get Seneko.
Yeah.
Easy chase down there from Miracle with the Phantom Rush, and Seneko's gone. Up top, Blizzy will be able to take the bouncer in away from Liquid.
Oh, but
may cost him his life if they can get on top of him. He's got backup. Chew and Magical are around Blizzy. In fact, he's thinking about turning. They get the Grimstroke hole into the two-man Raw. They've separated them perfectly. Sammy needs to get Eclipses down as well. Miracle's falling low, but he still has that double damage room going, and he has got the Aegis. The illusions onto the Magical, but crystallized. He focuses GH, jumps in, crits him down, and they pop the Aegis. They've lost a couple though, and Kuro is around and has got the primal split, so NaVi have to back off. But
that was still a really good fight for NaVi.
Rid of the Aegis.
They got the Aegis, but they also got the Dazzle. That's, again, not a support Dazzle. This is a very, very high net worth mid Dazzle, so getting that kill is really big. And this was before they had Battle Fury on PA.
It's done, yeah.
Yeah, he has it now. It's flying out, so next fight is going to be easier for him to actually commit against the PL. But I think Liquid, they have to be careful. You can't underestimate this NaVi because you don't know what they're capable of. They're crazy. Like, the early game put them in such a good spot here. Of course, Liquid are ahead, though. As I should be mentioning that.
They still have the 4K lead, and
they have the lead.
It's mainly sort of as we can see, the difference between the mid lanes and the off laners, where the farm is favoring both Mind Control and Matumba Man still.
Yeah, but Matumba Man's farm, I feel like some of it might be a false value, sort of like Alchemist's net worth, you know? Like, oh, he's so far ahead in net worth, but is it really that strong? Because I feel like if DK or if OD has the same farm as the Dazzle, I'm more scared of the OD than I am of the Dazzle. So still have to worry. Dazzle is more about a timing push though, and they do have DK, so expecting Liquid to hit that timing around 25 minutes or so and just go. And that's the scary part for NaVi. Because late game NaVi are looking pretty solid.
Liquid making sure that they get themselves away from NaVi. They're starting to come back out again in the jungle. And we'll see how well Crystallize can keep up with Miracle's farm now that Crystallize has the Battle Fury and might even be able to get himself ahead.
It will speed it up a little bit. And it looks like Miracle is going to go with a Sanchin Yasha build on PL. Seen this a few times, you know, people just prioritizing getting that over Manta style. You know, sometimes it can be that it's hard to maintain the mana. We have a little bit of replay here. So that poison touch on Blizzy made it so easy for him to just keep chasing. So they commit really hard, but then big turnaround.
It's really nice because of sort of the...
Look at that push.
Yeah, the two-man stun and the fact you're getting double the distance with the sort of the pushback from each other. Yeah, it means you always break the tether.
Yeah, you spread them out really good. It was really fantastic. Meanwhile, Kuro gets a little bit too deep into the enemy territory there and gets picked off by Crystallize. Man, this PA is 6-0-0. That's what I'm saying. Like, you may be ahead on Liquid, but you should not underestimate Navi's position here. This is a PA that hasn't died. And we know what she is capable of in late game.
We've seen it many times before. And Crystallize looking to make that magic happen once more.
I like the item choice here by Matumba Man. He's going for the Guardian Greaves. He has the mech already. That's going to be so good for just staying alive, and he gets Soneko dies fast here.
Just gets
four hits.
Absolutely shredded. Just so much physical and very little armor on the silencer.
Yeah, and you get even less when you're standing next to Dazzle. Over time, you just, you know, more spells he casts, the sadder you get. But he pretty much has the entire Greaves now on Dazzle. That might have some big impact. You roar someone, you blink in, try and kill them. Suddenly that boost of armor, you know, can turn the fight around.
Tower is under attack.
Magical. He is, you know, he is farming at a pace that's getting him back in the game. He really is. He's got the Asher and going for the BKB, similar to what we saw.
I think he has to get the BKB really early here, just because of the Brewmaster. It's kind of sad to say, because, you know, against PL, it's not going to save you that much.
He's gone for the blink first.
Oh, he went back for it.
He went back for the blink rather than starting to burn his BKB.
Yeah. I mean, very many of the item decisions are on the fly. The same is true for Liquid. We have watched them play before, and I mean, they very often make up their minds as they go along which item they need the most, because everything changes bit by bit. It's you know, live updates every game.
Top lane, Liquid pushing as 5 once again. We'll take the tier 1 tower and we'll be more than happy to try and push for more. They know it's very hard for NaVi really to react to this, and NaVi just trying to get the trade done across the map.
I like how Suneko is just standing. Look at Suneko pretending to be a core, just pushing mid. He's just
ready
hitting
to
tower.
He's ready to siege.
Oh, they cancelled their TP back home with Wisp. Oh, not Wisp. Someone else canceled a TP there.
Liquid.
Yeah, Liquid just
have
shoving.
To be answered here. They do push very quick with the Outer Dragon form. TPs are coming back, but the tier 3's already gone. Liquid quick with the push, and they'll back off.
Yeah, they're just getting out, and that's a clean getaway. Looks like. Can they catch anything? They're trying with the Blink OD. He has the Yasha for movement speed. Kuro is drunk. He's running fast and then slow.
Yeah, Liquid's going to be able to back up and get the bounty ring.
I think Kuro might be sacrificed. He uses ulti. You think that's worth it?
I mean, it's probably going to save him.
Maybe. That.
Mind control. He wants to go back in. Liquid, they're thinking about trying to turn this, but the global silence is there. The IO has to keep his distance as he's got the Grimstroke hold on him, and the Roar holds down Matuma Man. NaVi, they're happy to try and fight this. They'll jump onto Matuma Man. Matuma Man will get the Grave off, but he's in so much trouble. There's no escape for him as Matuma Man will fall. Mind control, he's not even going to get out. There's Magicals there with the Astral. A very strange decision there from Liquid to turn back into that fight, as they could have absolutely escaped that one.
Mind control is going to get to a tree line, but he doesn't have a TP, so he's sitting tight there in the trees.
They got him with the curse.
They don't know that he's there, though, but he's
Magical.
still... Magical wants him. He doesn't find him, though.
I think Mind Control is going to be fine.
Quelling Blade, and he cuts his way to freedom, but that was
They still lose Matuma Man.
That was way costlier than just leaving the Brewmaster to die. You used your Brewmaster ulti.
Even with the ult, the Brew could have survived. Like, Kuro could have run away with the Wimpan.
I think they had a plan to maybe TP away and bring Miracle back in, because Miracle TP'd out, and then they took the fights. So the only play is like relocating in the PL, I guess. But it didn't really work out the way they wanted. Miracle did find a lot of farm, though, during this time.
This is true. A lot of time and space created for the PL, but as we can see, Crystallize is easily keeping himself on the same level as Farm.
He is. Oh, going behind here. Crystallize, blinking in.
Ready for the lead in, straight onto Kuro. They know that Kuro doesn't have the promise, but they're going to look towards Matuma Man instead. An early Sanity's Eclipse is going to be dropped as they'll focus down Matuma, but Matuma's got the backup of GH. The Ted is there, Matuma being healed up. We're on the side, holding down the PL for now. Kuro's turning and slapping back onto Magical. Magical's got to run. Kuro gets critted low, but it's not enough to finish him off as Liquid will remain alive. The Spirit Lance is out onto Magical. He'll go for the Self-Astral. Crystallize is trying for the TP out. Will not make it. The Magical's there from the Breathe Fire as they'll lose both Crystallize and Magical.
Yeah, they both go down there. That was the Greaves doing a lot of work there, to be honest, to keep him alive. Look at the item build of Dazzle. He has the extra chainmail as well. He's going for the medallion now into Solar Crests, and he managed to stay alive. We have a little bit of a hunt on top lane, but I don't know if it might be a kill, but the boar is there.
Yeah, so the blink, he's gonna, no, he's not.
Oh.
These constant hits trying to stop him from getting it off, and Mind Control, he's done with messing around, just pops the ult. GH comes in to help him out, and Suneko will be found out.
Yeah, the relocate just kind of cemented his death there, no way to get out. But PL, if we look over to him right now, he does have the entire MKB in just 100 golds, and that's when it's going to get real tough for PA.
It really is. Crystallize is just going to die so quickly.
Yeah, and we saw in the last fight, Crystallize just couldn't bring down these supposedly squishy targets of Wisp and Dazzle, despite getting in on them. They just kind of walked away from him. Then there's the Ghost Scepter on the Wisp as well, so he's staying pretty safe. We have the Crimson Guard.
That's going to help out a decent amount against the PL's army.
For sure, for sure. It's quite strong against even the Brewmaster ulti and, you know, just the damage that everyone chips in. I think that's a good decision. They need more auras, more than they need Blizzy to initiate. They don't really need him to blink Aurora, I think, because they could still grave or relocate or save people. Man, this game, 8,000 gold lead right now for Liquid.
It is building up. The pace is going Liquid's way.
NaVi are moving together towards the mid lane. PA is heading there as well. Looks like Liquid want to defend. Liquid could still take the shrines. They took that tier 3 top, so if they feel like it, they could start threatening that.
Instant TPs though in reaction to Kuro sticking around these shrines. Kuro knows he's safe. He's got the primal split to rely on if he feels the need.
Yeah.
And as it is, he can just run himself away.
I mean, with just 2 bracers and power treads, he has 2,500 HP on level 12 Brewmaster. This is why people are playing this. I like the last hit on the with the stun, DK stun.
Stunning the ball.
Yep, stunning it to death.
Seb would be proud.
He would be.
What's this? Roche going to fall very quickly. Can NaVi do anything? They do have the team here. Blizzy's going to try and get in. They're going to pop the global. Blizzy's in the pick. Can they steal this Roche? No. It's going to be Liquid getting the kill and Miracle getting the Aegis. They'll take both, but now they're ready to turn and push NaVi out of the pit. Crystallize, he's been gotten on top of by Miracle. Crystallize is going to pop the BKB. Can he actually escape this, though? He's going to jump in onto Matuma, try and turn and do some damage, but he's surrounded, just drawing the attention of Liquid away from the rest of his teammates so the other 4 members of NaVi can try and escape, but Blizzy, he's been focused, controlled, chased by Kuro. There's players there with a primal split to make sure Liquid don't only get the Roshan and the Aegis, they get 2 kills.
And they're
make
not
that
done
3.
yet.
Saneko's in trouble as well. Mind control slows him down.
Damage over time, gonna burn him. Yeah, that was a risky play to contest it. They tried their best. They got the cheese on the PA, but it wasn't enough. She just get relentlessly pursued by the PL, and eventually she goes down. This is an MKB PL after all, with that diffusal blade. And if you're playing PA, once your BKB is down, he's gonna just slow you and kill you.
Yeah, it's getting pretty rough now for NaVi. 11k lead for Liquid. This PL definitely at a point. Miracle, they can't really deal with him.
It looks like Liquid have solved the PA issue, right? She can't burst anyone because Brewmaster has ulti. There's the Ghost Scepter on Wisp. Like, everyone has something to save them. The Greaves on the Matumba man.
Full solar crest on him now as well.
Yeah.
So good luck sort of killing any sort of target as a PA. So much save and sustain and tank ability on Liquid's lineup.
For sure. Not easy to go through.
Of course, Miracle still with that Aegis. Doesn't really have too much to fear at all. As he pushes in on the high ground. Jump in, mind control, he's found Magical. They're in straight away, they do get the Grimstroke hold into the 2-man Roar, but do they have the damage to kill anyone? They're trying to go on mind control. Crystallize, he's going for the backlines, looking towards Matuma man. Crystallize will pop the BKB, but Miracle's chasing him down. He has to Phantom Strike away. Crystallize keeping his distance, but mind control, he'll blink in, has the connecting stun onto the Grimstroke. That's going to be chewed down as well. He has a buyback, but Magical does not. Dead for 30 seconds, Liquid have more than enough space and time to take the mid-racks.
They're gonna go top after us.
They have every reason to do so, as they
still
are
have
firmly
Aegis
in the lead.
Yeah, they got everything that they need here. I mean, Aegis on PL, he can just frontline. Matumba man sitting tight in the back. They have a solid position, and without OD, there's no way they can contest this. There is a tier 2 tower bottom, though, so they gotta back out in the end, but probably gonna take the Shrine on the way as well. Double TPing out, might just leave the Shrine.
Playing it super safe.
Yeah, I mean, they got so much money from that. 18,000 gold.
Oh boy, Miracle pretty much 1,000 gold away from having a butterfly. We're only 27 minutes in. This PL has just got well and truly out of control. NaVi need to hope for some pickups. They're going to try for mind control, but instant reactions there as he stuns the PA. He's also got GH and Kuro nearby. Kuro has a primal split if necessary. They do pop the global silence, and the Grimstroke ult, connecting them two together. It's going to allow them the time to burst down Kuro. They have the crits to kill him. They're looking towards mind control. GH is trying his best with the tether to keep him alive. They're going to get the grave out as well. Matuma man's in with the save. Buys time for the relocate out, and now Miracle's ready for the cleanup. Straight in and on top of Crystallize. Crystallize will pop the BKB, trying to fight back with the Sanity's Eclipse. They do burst down Miracle. Miracle's going to go down the once. They've lost the Aegis. The grave out once more as they're focusing Crystallize. Crystallize cannot escape. PA is dead. Blizzy will TP out. Chu, can he get himself out as well? He cannot. They'll throw him up in the air with the Wind Panda. Chu will fall as NaVi lose 2.
NaVi with such impressive execution in these fights. They really coordinate everything together in a great way, but they're just a little bit too far behind right there. Like with the buybacks, with the reinforcements, and Miracle could pretty much just come in and do a cleanup crew. But now it looks like Liquid are just heading down that mid lane, and yeah, look at Wisp leading the way.
There's no buybacks on the two of them. Just Blizzy, Seneko, and Magical left to try and defend. As 28 minutes, Liquid looking to try and go for the game ender. They're onto the tier 4s. Crimson Guard from Blizzy will slow them down a little bit.
Quite a bit, yeah. The Crimson Guard on towers is really, really good for keeping PL at bay, but with the Dragon Knight there as well, it is ticking down. 10 seconds for PA. They gotta wait for a PA. The Roar coming off cooldown in 5 seconds, but everyone is there from Liquid. As one unit, they are pushing.
Onto the Ancient. Miracle looking to close the game up. NaVi, they've got one more fight left in them, but Blizzy just instantly melts. He has got a buyback, but they're immediately on top of Magical. Magical does not have a buyback. Crystallize getting absolutely destroyed by the army of PLs as GG is called, and Liquid will take game one. It's going to end in an ultra. Will it be a rampage? It certainly will. Miracle's PL cleaning up with a rampage. Matumba Man gives it a clap.